Hey guys, this is Mike on the trail. I'm out doing a 2-day quick kind of 20-mile backpack trip on the PCT in Southern California. I thought I would do a follow-up review on, now that I've actually tried these shoes out for a while. It is the Altra Lone Peak 3.5s and trail hiking shoe. And I wanted to get some miles on them before I gave my opinion on them. So I've done about 60 miles, maybe a little more, and so compared to what I've had, I've just thoroughly impressed. I've watched a lot of videos myself, and I hike with a lot of people that have these. I had a heavier, I first had a boot, and then I like low top shoes, but I bought a waterproof one. Well, it never breathed. Um, if it did get wet, it took forever for it to dry, and it was stiff. It wasn't forgiving to my feet. So I'll give you a review on what I like and some of the features of the shoe. So again, the Ultra Lone Peak 3.5, I have a few notes here, so kind of a cheat sheet. One of their main selling points is zero drop. So like a lot of running shoes are higher in the back and lower in the front. This is straight all the way across. When I bought these, I bought them at REI. She said, well, you better do some little hikes before you, to get used to them before you do any longer ones. Well, I went and did a longer one right away, and I actually had no problem with it. And literally, it could be the most cushiony, most comfortable shoe I've ever worn, including basketball shoes and flip-flops and everything else. And I normally live in flip-flops, so that's saying something. It has what they call a Max Track outer sole with a hexagonal lugs. So I don't know if you can see that, but this is their, there's a little foot in their footprint, but the lugs are hexagonal, great for any kind of terrain. I'm finding that they're very grippy, so I'm super happy with that. One of my main things about this thing weighs nothing. I wear a size 12 shoe. I bought 13s in these because I wear Injinji liner socks and I wear Darn Toughs. And and I eventually want to through hike the PCT, but when I do 2 or 3 4-day trips, my feet swell up. So you just need room so that your feet can swell up and still be comfortable. So I love this. Each shoe, a size 13, is only 12.8 ounces. 12.8 ounces. The toe box, one of the best parts of this, and this hasn't changed. This is the newest model, the 3.5s. It hasn't changed much from the 3.0, but they made a very wide toe box. I don't really have necessarily wide feet, but with all the socks and the pressure and the weight of my backpack, having tons of room here is great. The thing I like too is that besides the lightweight, is that it's stretchy material, and the new model has a little bit more stretchy material, and that means a lot, because my other shoes, the past ones I've had, were so stiff that, when I'm hitting all kinds of rocks and different terrain, my feet are being bent by side hills and all that, there's no give in the stiffer boot. So what happens is, after the end of the day, my feet would just be thrashed from just being kind of beat up from the shoe. So the sole was good, but the shoe wasn't flexing for the steps I was taking and the kind of foot I have. So I've noticed a huge difference. My feet, for the most part, always feel great at the end of the day, where they never did before, not ever. It also has a gaiter system. It has a D-ring on the front, the front of your gaiter. I use Dirty Girl gaiters. D-ring in the front. It's got this, which is awesome, Velcro in the back. Dirty Girl gaiters come with a Velcro piece. Some other gaiters, or actually other shoes, you had to glue a piece of Velcro on here so the gaiters would stick to it. So now that's on there. There's also, this is one of the new things about the shoes. There's 2 new points of contacts. It's called the gaiter trap, and it's a little hard to see because these are kind of dirty right now, but it's basically a loop right here. And I can't really get my finger on it, but there's a loop on each side. So with a regular gaiter, you have the point of contacts the front and then the back with the Velcro. This has one on the sides, and the word is they're working on a new gaiter that will go with the shoe. So it just helps on the sides, because these do inch up on the sides as you hike, not getting rocks and debris inside your shoe. So that's really intriguing. I would like to get a pair of those gaiters once they come out. So the other new thing they have is this is new, especially for stream crossings and when your shoes get wet. They have 4 new drainage holes, so you can kind of see one here and one here. It's got a little bit of this material right here in the hole, and then on the other side also. And this really helps you if you do get soaking wet, whether it's in snow in the Sierra or going through a stream, something like that. They'll dry up much quicker. Before, it would kind of trap it. It still would dry pretty fast, but that's even better now. I can't give it anything but rave reviews. I mean, this is my 3rd hiking shoe ever, and this, so I don't have a lot of shoes to compare to, but I love this one. I can't wait to even put more miles on it, and you should give it a try. Think about it. It's lightweight, It's breathable, it dries out fast, lots of points of contact. So check it out yourself, see what you think. And 0 drop sole too. Thanks, bye.